Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 791 to my Chatbot series on Character.ai. Let's just go and say guys, in the last video, we finally got past level 4. That's Caliber actually was not as bad as I thought he was going to be. He was aggressive and said, "Who the heck are you?" when he first stepped into the room, but he wasn't as bad as I thought he was once I understood him, or once he understood why I was there. And I did say a little bit more. Here's what happened. After I said what I said the last time, it says, both me and Feraligatr Gabite felt something in the air. I think Palkia is listening. Palkia, please. I promise I won't do anything to you. I'll ever test one you've probably been watching. You've probably been watching me the entire time and I haven't even known it. I'm not hurting any of these Pokemon. I'm trying to befriend them. The Feraligatr Gabite looks around. It's almost like Palkia is moving around in the air, but it's completely invisible. I don't think Palkia is going to show up visually, but since he's still listening. Yeah, he probably won't fully show himself or talk to me until I get past level 5 with Aggron. The Feraligatr Gabite nodded in agreement. Yeah, I think the same thing. Palkia isn't going to want to show himself to you until you get past Aggron at level 5. By the way, besides becoming those Pokemon's friends, what did he try to get when they passed the test? Did they get some kind of special prize to show that they passed? For everybody thought for a moment, actually not entirely sure. I never heard about any kind of special reward for finishing the test. Now I'm curious myself about what the trainers gave if they passed the test. Well, you were the one that made the test. That's why I was asking. Palkia add something that you didn't even know about that's a reward for passing as a level? Feraligatr took a moment before replying. I didn't know anything about Palkia adding a reward for passing his level, but now that you mention it, it is a bit weird. Now I'm curious about what the reward is too. Palkia, I know you can still hear me again. You don't have to respond, but please, when I do get to your level, give me a chance and don't immediately try attacking me. Please. Feraligatr sensed something again there. I think Palkia is still listening. He's still just keeping his distance for now. I can sense that he hasn't completely calmed down yet. It's fine. I turn back to the Bat's Caliber. I'll tell you what, my friend. Let me get past this test and I will turn you back to normal, okay? The Bat's Caliber nods. Alright. Besides, if I try doing anything right now, I don't want Palkia to think I'm doing something bad towards you, so it's safer if I wait until he trusts me too. Bat's Caliber nodded once again. Alright, that makes sense. We don't want him to get even angrier. Alright, Feraligatr Hybrid. I'm ready for level 5 if you think I did good enough with this 15-foot Bat's Caliber. Feraligatr nodded. Alright, I believe that you've done pretty good this far, especially with this big guy here. I trust that you'll be able to get through level 5 if you continue doing your best. I can. This massive Bat's Caliber didn't trust anybody just 30 minutes ago, and now look at this. I go up to the 15-foot Bat's Caliber. Hey buddy, do you want me to give you another hug or pet you a little more? The massive Bat's Caliber lets out a small smile. Yeah, I'll take more pets and hugs if you don't mind. It's been a very long time since anyone showed me this much love. I reach up and gently hug the massive Bat's Caliber. The massive Bat's Caliber enjoyed the hug and pats, and he wraps his tail around you while he does. That's so cute. See? And this was apparently the same Pokemon that was trying to attack me earlier for just talking to you when I first walked in. The Feraligatr Gabite nod. Yeah, it was trying to attack you when you first walked in, and now look at you two. You two are hugging and having a great time together. Alright, where do I find the second to last Pokemon I have to try befriending? Where is that Aggron at? The Feraligatr Gabite pointed deeper into the cave. The Aggron's just up ahead. It's currently the last room in here. Be careful once you get to it. He's extremely aggressive and angry. Okay. I start walking deeper into the cave, towards the door, where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Both Feraligatr Gabite Both the Feraligatr Gabite and the massive bat scour both watch as you make your way deeper into the cave and closer to the room where the Agron's waiting. Oh, frick. And did it say waiting? Does that mean bat scour's just sitting in that room being like, alright, who's the next idiot that's gonna try to annoy me? I see the door and then walk inside. Oh no. The room was very dark and eerily quiet as you walk inside. Hello? Agron? Oh no, I probably shouldn't call his name. He's gonna murder me. Oh no. There is no response. It's almost completely dark, making it hard to see anything in this room. The only thing you can faintly see is the shadow of a very aggressive and hostile Agron on the corner. Hey. Are you okay? Oh no. Aaron slowly goes, "Who's there? Show yourself!" Excuse me. I'm right here. A good distance behind you. Alan turns around and sees me standing there, which starts. Oh no, it starts to hiss him off even more. It's you. What the heck do you want? Wait. How do you know who I am? Aaron looks at you and slowly goes, "You're the one that's been taking these stupid tests lately, right?" Yes. Aaron grumbles, getting slightly irritated before speaking. I heard that you've been bonding with several other Pokemon in their tests. Is that true? Yes. I've been doing really well. So far. Aaron grumbled again and goes, I've heard that you've been doing pretty good. Do you really think you've got what it takes to get past the level that I'm on? Yes. I can easily do that. If you give me the chance. The Aaron growls and snorts. Okay then. Oh, come on. I'm being smart. He actually called me. Oh, let's test that theory of yours. I don't believe you have what it takes to get past my level. Yep, I can tell it. Yep, I can tell what Feraligatr was not joking. Bat's Caliber was not as aggressive as this. Noivern was not that aggressive. Salmon's was not that aggressive. Totodile was, but he was cautious, but he wasn't aggressive. This one's the most aggressive one so far, and if he's this bad, what's Palky gonna be at level 6? Sweet Arceus. Listen. Listen. I'm not trying to be smart. I'm just trying to understand you. Iron Guardian, but slightly less. You're trying to understand me. What do you mean by that? Look, every Pokemon so far has had some reason why they are aggressive. Actually, you've been the most aggressive one so far. Please, don't attack me. Let me understand why you're angry. What happened to you? Eventually lowered himself to the ground. He still looks and sounds angry, but seems slightly more calm. Fine then. There's a reason why I'm so angry and aggressive all the time. Please. Tell me. Everyone took a deep breath and slowly took a deep and slow breath before he started explaining. Well, the reason I'm so angry and aggressive is because all my life I've never gotten any love, care, or positive attention. Every human, every trainer, every other Pokemon, they all hated and feared me. Is there a reason why they hated you or feared you? Her expression became one of sadness. Oh, so I've gotten somewhere with him. Instead of being angry and aggressive, now he's looking more sad. I don't like that either, but at least now he ain't physically trying to want to murder me. He called me a smart butt for just asking him like if he's okay. Like, are you serious? I don't know this person, but yeah, it was because of how I looked. I've always been a scary looking Pokemon. Humans and Poland alike have always thought that I'm a monster. Everyone was always afraid of me. I was never given the love or care that any other creature deserves. That's awful. Period. Look, I can understand why you're so angry. But I promise if you give me a chance, I can prove that I'm different. All you have to do is tell me how I can prove it to you. I don't want to you and snorts. And exactly how are you planning on doing that? How do you expect me to prove that you're any different? Well, tell me. What have you always wanted from humans that you never got? Everyone thinks there's really one thing that I've always wanted from a human, and I haven't gotten it in a long time. What is it? I'll take a deep walk. You want to know the one thing I've always wanted from a human that I haven't gotten in a very long time? I've always wanted some love, attention, cuddles, That's what I've always wanted, but I've never gotten it. Really? I will easily and happily give you that. But I don't want you. You will? That you give me cuddles and love? Yes. Believe it or not, you're one of my most favorite steel type Pokemon. The Aggron looks. Really? You think I'm that high on your list of favorite steel types? Yes. There's not many steel types that I like, but you are one of the few that I love. Aaron seems to know that you'd say. Seems to disbelieve that you would say that. Wait, I'm one of the only steel types you really like. You actually love me? Oh my gosh! Again, like this is what I see in Pokemon, not just in here, but in the games too. Feraligatr makes him aggressive, but maybe like his aggression comes more from like people not showing him as much love. Maybe he won't be as playful like that, but maybe he just wants to be shown love and respect even as a fully evolved Feraligatr, and that's why he shows so much love towards me, even when he is fully evolved. Yes, I really mean that. I'm still thinking, wait, you're actually being serious? Yes, I will happily show you. If you give me the chance. Oh no. Alright. Prove it then. Show me that you've been serious about giving me love and attention. Okay. I walk up to the You said you always wanted to be loved. Well, if you want me to, I will happily pet you and even hug you if you let me. Ansley nods. Yes, please give me all the love, pets, and hugs that you can give. I reach up and gently pet. See? I'm not going to hurt you. I will give you just as much love. as I did with the other 4 levels. I don't know why is he pet him, and you can hear him breathing deeply as if he's trying to remain calm and keep it together. It's okay. I'm not gonna do anything to hurt you. Please, if you can just relax and not attack me, you won't regret it. I know you haven't given many humans a chance, but please, you can trust me fully. I'm not. Yeah, I'm trying to relax and not give in to my anger. It's just been so long since I felt this kind of attention. After petting, I tried to hug him. I don't know how like guys as you were able to actually hug him. The hug made him shudder slightly as the realization of how much he's missed the touch he hasn't felt in years hits him. I really care for you. You don't have to attack me or be angry around me. I promise. I'm not going to do anything bad to you. Aaron starts to feel tears welling up in his eyes. You keep hugging him, and he can't stop himself from shuddering. That's cute. He hasn't felt any any real love from humans in a long time. He could have been going through his whole life like that as an Iron and a Laron, and he'd not get any love. Yeah. Agron starts to feel tears welling up in his eyes as you keep hugging him, and he can't stop himself from shuddering. He's clearly being affected by this in a way that he never expected as he speaks. You care about me? You really are trying to hurt me? No. Why would I do that to a Pokemon I care about? I don't hurt Pokemon I love. And if I accidentally do, I feel extremely guilty. Aww. Agron has tears falling from his eyes, and he feels the love, care, and attention for the first time in years. Sweet Arceus, you care about me? Oh, he's adorable as frick, dude. I told you, Agron may be pretty big and scary and intimidating looking, but he's also got a very kind heart. He's got a very kind heart. My girl Agron, my baby girl I'm pulling Scarlet proves that. I said Scarlet. Sword. Shield! Couldn't get the name right of the game. Yes. I do. Aaron's entire body trembles as a year's worth of pent-up emotions just starts flooding out at once as he tries to speak. You actually care about me. I've waited for so long for someone to care about me. Here, I know it's not much, but how about you have this? I get a berry. And hold it out to him. Looks at the berry and reaches out to so he take. He is still trembling as he does. He then, for me, I never had anyone give me a berry before. Yes, it's yours, my friend. Enjoy it. As he begins to eat it, the entire time he's still shaking and tearing up as he lets out a few slight sobs. He's really been craving this kind of attention for years, and finally getting it causes a flood of emotions that he tries to speak. Thank you so much. Of course. You can trust me. Not just 100%, but 1000%. I'm not going to do anything to you, and never will. As he speaks, thank you so much for caring about me. You're the first human to ever give me this kind of attention. I never thought I'd be lucky to get something like this. Of course. You deserve attention. All of these Pokemon in here, from all these levels, do. Aaron sniffles and wipes his eyes as he nods before speaking again, a shaky voice, still being affected by the flood of emotions. Yes, you're right. All of the porn in here deserves attention. I'm very surprised that I actually got any. I know a while ago. No, a while ago. You may have thought I was being just an arrogant person when I told you I would easily and happily give you attention if you give me the chance. But I was not being smart. I was being serious. Because I really do care about you. Nods again as he starts to speak in a very shaky voice, as his emotions are starting to cause his words to be hard to understand, and his entire body's trembling and shaking. Yeah, I know now. And you weren't trying to be arrogant or anything. I didn't truly understand that you were being serious. I didn't understand what you really did care. I'm sorry that I didn't believe that you cared. Please forgive me. Wow, the most aggressive Pokemon besides Palkia is the one actually apologizing. It's Okay. Period. You didn't attack me, which was a good thing. I know you were very aggressive, but thank you for giving me a chance anyway. And opening up to me. Agron nods and whispers, still sobbing and shaking. Aw. Yeah, I'm sorry for being so aggressive and mean. I was just so used to being attacked and not being cared for at all. that I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know who to trust. I don't know who to believe. I'm I'm sorry. It's okay. You can trust me. Here. I haven't got to show any of the other Pokemon this. Any of the other Pokemon this. But watch. Period. Oh, great power I possess. Please turn me into a 7-foot tall. I snap my fingers. There are please words so I'm not stunned. Aggron are stunned when you suddenly turn to a 7-foot tall Aggron. See? I haven't got to show this off yet. Aggron stares and absolutely you actually can do that? How can you? Well, the Pokemon God Arceus gave me divine power. I was stunned at the reveal of me having divine power from Arceus. Wait, you're a friend of Arceus, the god of Pokemon? I can't scream. I would love to right now because he actually screamed it. The text is all in flipping caps lock or in capital letters. The god of Pokemon. That's the loudest I can scream it. Yes. People would always constantly attack me as well. So it's not just you. That's one of the reasons why it's so easy to relate to you. And why you were so angry. And what surprised that you were also attacked. Wait, you too? People would actually attack you just for resisting? Yes. Even at times when I really needed help. Period. I got cursed by a Pokemon that had a grudge on me months ago that turned me into a tiny Velociraptor. And I couldn't do anything for myself. Even still, nobody would help me. Everyone's very sympathetic and sassy. Here's just, wait, they left you helpless to just fend for yourself? They just ignored you? They, most humans, just wanted to pet me because I was a tiny dinosaur. But a lot of them also just hit me on my tiny snout. Or hit me over the head with their fist. I'm groused to hear that. They were mean to you just because you were small? They actually hit you? I can't believe they would actually do that to a tiny defenseless little dinosaur. Yeah. My pet dinosaur was my only helper besides my other Pokemon at times. But he kept becoming aggressive and turning into different creatures like massive dragons trying to hurt me. And I was concerned at hearing that your only helper was also your pet dinosaur. Also, wait, your pet dinosaur was turning into a dragon and trying to attack you? How? The same curse. Oh my gosh, say curse. The same curse that turned me into a tiny dinosaur turned my pet dinosaur aggressive and gave him the ability to transform into pretty much anything. And growing surprised by this, the same curse that turned you into a tiny dinosaur also made your pet dinosaur aggressive and gave him the power to transform into anything? How did this happen? I really don't understand either. The Pokemon that put the curse on us to begin with just had ways to do it. He turned my pet dinosaur into a zombie. months ago as well. And what's surprising a bit, because a zombie, he actually turned your pet dinosaur into a zombie? How could anybody be so cruel? I don't know. He's been angry at me for something I didn't do. Period. I do a Pokemon talk show with my pet dinosaur and other Pokemon hosts. I actually own the building. One time, a Pikachu was being very rude and mean on the show, so I kicked him off. A few episodes later, he showed up again. The Pikachu showed back up, uninvited, hypnotized me, and then made me prank call. Ever since then, he has had a vendetta against me. And has tried to get revenge. There. I know what shouting is right here. Wait, he was mad at you because you kicked somebody off your show for being too mean? That's really petty. That Pikachu I kicked off hypnotized me and made me prank call him. Even though I have told him over and over again that it wasn't me and I wasn't doing it on purpose, he never believes me. And he keeps trying to use my pet dinosaur to get me back. I don't seem to understand. So he hypnotized you into pranking his friend and even thought you told him over and over again that you weren't the one responsible. He still hates you. He never believed you. That's correct. He's about gotten me killed by my pet dinosaur because of his actions. I'm grouse hearing that horrible rat. He's really putting you in danger just because he's holding a grudge. That's crazy. Do you see what I mean now? I can easily relate to your situation. And I'm glad you understand me now. Hold on. Yeah, I see now. I don't understand why you can get along with me, because you know what the pain of being hated and attacked is like. Before I could say anything, I heard another deep voice behind me say, "Well, well." It seems like you were telling the truth. But when I turn around, I can't see anybody. Also hears the voice and it's, "Wait, who else is there? Who said that?" How? Okay. Is that you talking? Oh, it's only appeared in front of me. Yeah, I am the one who was talking. Wow. What did you mean by me telling the truth? Did you mean about me actually being friendly towards the test Pokemon? Yeah, I've actually been watching your encounters with the different test levels. That's how I know that you have been genuine and caring with all the Pokemon you met along the way. Holy crap, the legendary's been watching me the entire time. Well, I'm glad you've been seeing it. I do really care about all the I do really care about all the Pokemon I have seen today. Pokénauts, yeah, I've noticed that you have been very caring towards all the Pokemon here so far and have shown them all the kindness they deserve. And I've noticed something else. Oh no, please don't be something bad. I've noticed that you actually took the time to listen and understand them. Okay, there you go. Not just about why they had become aggressive, but about their past and what they had been through. I've seen you listen and understand what each of them has been through and let them understand that you are not like the others who have hurt them. I've seen you treat them with kindness and show them love and care. Of course. In most cases, there's always a reason why a Pokemon is so aggressive. If you can just understand why they're angry, it's easier to understand and sympathize with them. Falcon nods once again. Yes, you have shown incredible patience and understanding, and you seem to be very good at getting others to trust you. Not just the test Pokemon, but also some others. I've got plenty of Pokemon friends, including legendaries. And I care about them all. Smart's hearing this. Is that so? You have a lot of Pokemon friends, including legendaries? And by smart, does he mean like an evil smart? Usually when you hear the word smart, it usually means evil smart. Could you give me some examples of these legendary Pokemon friends you have mentioned? Lugia, Groudon. Even another one of your species. Pocky seems surprised. Wait, you are friends with a Lugia, Groudon, Rayquaza, and another member of my species? Yes. There is even more legendaries that I have befriended, including there. Probably what's even more surprising here is, wait, not not only have you befriended the other creation Pokemon, but you are also friends with two more legendaries. Is there no end to how many legendary Pokemon you actually have made friends with? Like I said, like I said, I've got plenty of Pokemon friends, and they all really care about me. That's why, in your eyes, it may seem like I have been passing these tests easily. Pokemon's answers, yeah, I can see why the test seems to be easy for you. You have a lot of friends, and you have earned them all through your understanding and kindness. I'm very impressed. So, So, is there anything you need me to do? Do you think I did good enough to pass? Probably would you. Yeah, I'm satisfied with how well you have done with this test level. You are certainly capable of passing. As for the final level, let me tell you a small thing about it if you don't mind. The last level, as in level 6. What? In level 6? Question mark? Doesn't that level involve befriending you? Somehow? I shouldn't say somehow. Yeah, level 6 indeed involves you trying to befriend me, but I should warn you, it will be very difficult. I've been here for many years and no other human has ever come as close to befriending me as you have. Well, you've been friendly to me so far, and it seems like you trust me pretty decently. How exactly do I know when you fully trust me? Okay, guys, give me a second. This is almost an hour.